Out of 100 kids, about 2 to 4 might have minds that work a bit differently. They struggle to focus, talk a lot, or interrupt others frequently. Later on, they might be diagnosed with Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD. To understand what it's like growing up with ADHD, let's follow John, a young boy with dreams of becoming a writer. Let's try to understand ADHD. ADHD is short for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It is mostly influenced by our genes. The symptoms can be divided into two main types, inattentive and hyperactive. However, individuals may experience a combination of both in various ways, creating a range of different presentations on a spectrum. Let's meet John, a young aspiring writer who can shed light on the challenges of growing up with ADHD. John's journey reveals how his unique brain makes it more challenging to pursue his dreams. In his early years, John struggled with paying attention, often getting distracted, daydreaming, and frequently misplacing things. The abundance of sensory input overwhelms his brain, leading to moments of frustration and tears. Unfortunately, John's parents, unaware of his condition, unintentionally scold him instead of providing the support he needs to cope with these challenges. Let's now visit the school. In elementary school, John has a hard time staying in his seat and frequently interrupts the class. While he is intelligent, his grades are not great, except in English and the arts. Unfortunately, he quickly gets labeled as lazy, with people thinking he's not living up to his full potential. Making friends is tough for John. He feels like an outsider and experiences bullying. The few friends he does have mentioned that he is quite emotional, but appreciate his passion. During middle school, John begins doodling as a way to stay focused. Unfortunately, his teacher disapproves, thinking he is distracted, and scolds him. In an attempt to hide his inattention, John puts all his effort into nodding and making eye contact. However, this backfires, causing him to lose concentration and not listen at all. It's at this point that he turns inward and discovers a passion for creative writing. In high school, he often finds his mind racing with countless thoughts. To cope, he puts on headphones to block out noise and bring some calmness. Unfortunately, when he is sick, even this does not provide relief. This leads him to engage in binge eating and start smoking. What was John's turning point? When John was 19, he got accepted into a prestigious literature program. However, the pressures of daily life became too much for him. Overwhelmed, he stopped taking care of himself. No more showers, neglecting cleaning, and missing classes. One evening, he confided in his best friend that he could not cope anymore. John always felt like he did not fit in and believed he was a burden to others. In a final attempt to find help, his friend suggested seeing a psychiatrist, and reluctantly, John decided to give it a try. At first, the psychiatrist considers depression as the possible issue for John. However, after delving into John's childhood and family history, he notices something different and decides to conduct more tests. A few weeks later, John receives a diagnosis of both ADHD and depression. The doctor explains to John that ADHD goes beyond the commonly known symptoms. For instance, individuals with ADHD may experience difficulties in their executive functions, such as working memory, time perception, or emotional regulation. Surprisingly, some may feel sleepy after having coffee. On the positive side, people with ADHD often showcase higher levels of creativity, compassion, and curiosity compared to their peers. This makes them excel in fields like art or science. Additionally, they tend to handle stressful situations more calmly, with some even pursuing careers as fearless firefighters or exceptional surgeons. John now looks at his treatment options. The doctor explains that ADHD symptoms can be managed with medication, therapy, and healthy habits like regular sleep and exercise. When John takes his first pill the next day, he feels a sense of calm for the first time in his life. Simple tasks like getting up and showering become easier. It dawns on him that he has been using a lot of energy throughout his life just to do things that others find effortless. Even though medication helps, John realizes it's not a complete solution. He understands the need to make lifestyle changes and find a job that aligns with his strengths. By the time he turns 30, he learns to embrace and value his neurodivergence. His unique way of thinking is celebrated when he publishes his first novel. What's your opinion? If you deal with ADHD, would you choose to manage it with medication, therapy, and trying to hide your behaviors? Or do you think it's better to embrace your unique qualities and create a lifestyle that suits you? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Watch more videos by clicking on the video here.